Welcome, family. This is your girl, Queens. I coming to you today to talk to you guys about the Gab.Union and Dwayne Wade post. All right. Make sure if you're new to my channel, you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys like my video so the YouTube algorithm can bring up more of my videos for you guys to see. All right, because I got a few subscribers, but I'm only getting a handful of views. So that's letting me know you guys got to make sure you got that notification bell clicked so you'll know when I upload new videos, okay? So going back to the topic today, I wanted to show you guys a bigger picture in this Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle union and how we are under spiritual warfare, you guys, okay? This is a prime example of the spiritual warfare that we are under. So this is the meme. All right, I know you guys have seen it, but I'm going to read it to you. It said, Dwayne Wade speaks on why he doesn't believe a husband should lead in a marriage. And then this guy is saying, Dwayne Wade, I do not lead in my marriage with Gabrielle Union. All right, so I got a hold of this meme off of Facebook because one of my Facebook friends had posted this and was saying some very misogynistic bullshit. Okay, so let me get into what I believe of this situation. All right, so we have Dwayne Wade and we have Gabrielle Union, and together they are raising a son who is maybe transgender. I'll say transgender. Okay, now to regular people like you and I, non-celebrities, non-enlightened, non-spiritually educated people, to us, this is appalling. Their whole situation, how could they allow that? But let's break this whole situation down. First of all, Dwayne Wade said that he does not lead Gabrielle. What everybody is forgetting is that Gabrielle Union is a feminist. Okay? See, everybody forgets that. So it's not absurd to hear a male that is in relationship with a feminist say they don't lead their feminist woman. Okay? Now, in a masculine energy, most men deal with feminine women. A feminine woman and a feminist is two totally different fucking things. Feminine women are codependent on their masculine energy majority of the time. Feminists do it by themselves. They're independent. And even if they get with a man, their independence is the most fucking important thing ever. So let's get that right. So Dwayne Wade is in a relationship with a feminist whose most important aspect of her is her independence and her ability to do shit by herself. She has a whole fucking movie career. She's not just a feminine wife like a basketball wife. The average basketball wife is a feminine. They don't work. They just sit there and attend to their man. Gabrielle Union kicked it up a notch, which us as sisters got to give this woman credit for. She got her own career, and she has a successful marriage with a man that makes money too. But society wants to attack our mind and the mind of our men and poison the mind of our masculines that they can't be a man if they don't lead, because we're in a misogynistic world where the God of our world is a male. But we all come from females. Ooh, let's break that down again. Now let's go back to Dwayne Wade, because see, y'all are discrediting Dwayne know who he is. That's why he can stand next to his woman and her be a feminist. Y'all don't see the shit. If you look at it, Gab.Union has a lot of masculine characteristics. That's what makes her a feminine. That's what makes her feel that in her female body, she is on the same level as a man and can take care of herself, provide for herself, and define her own happiness with or without a man. Okay? And then you got Dwayne Wade, who is feminine, or is more feminine than the average man. Okay? Because y'all forget that Dwayne Wade played on a NBA team, meaning he couldn't really be independent as you think, because he's a team member. He made millions of dollars being on a fucking team. Whether he was a star player or not, he knows that to win, it takes the team. Motherfuckers are stupid because we're under spiritual warfare. You understand? But because Dwayne Wade know who he is, he can rest in his feminine energy and don't have to be as masculine, because he can afford to pay his own way in life. He makes more money than any masculine men that he probably knew growing up. So who the fuck could tell him he's wrong? So for us now, to hindsight 2020, to be looking in their motherfucking window, in their motherfucking business, let's just get it all the way right. You're dealing with a masculine female, and this is no disrespect to Miss Gabrielle, because I too am a feminist. So this is big ups to Gabrielle for being a feminist, and they can have a successful fucking relationship and can build. Because the rest of us fucking can't find a dude that will sit his ego down long enough for us to build some shit. Let's just be real. Big ups to Gab.Union. You feel me? Okay. So here you have this feminine energy that is masculine driven, that is masculine energy derived. And you have a masculine, a male that has a feminine energy, a more milder energy, a more loving and nurturing energy. And these two people come together, and y'all say it's out of balance. It's not out of balance. They balance each other out. Where he lacks the masculinity, his wife has it. Where she lacks the femininity, the masculine has it. That's balanced. Okay? Let's release the judgment on this situation. Let's release the judgment of what a couple is. A couple is a masculine and a feminine coming together, period. The fact that both of them are in their original bodies is beautiful. But we don't see that because we're so under spiritual warfare that we attack the things that we don't understand. Their situation is balanced. Big ups to Dwayne Wade and Gab.Union. A lot of y'all motherfuckers need to take note from Dwayne Wade and know how to have a strong woman and not let your masculinity be affected. Y'all don't see Dwayne Wade walking around here with dresses on. Let's just be real. Everybody say the nail polish thing. As an artsy person, I'm going to just tell you something. As a creative person, as a person that lives off of talent, we like different shit. So for him to have on nail polish, I don't judge him no more than Prince. No more than Ozzy Osbourne. He wore nail polish. We can go down the line of men who were masculine, who were manly men who wore nail polish. Who were the head of their households who wore nail polish? Ozzy Osbourne, head of the household. Okay? We're so judgmental because of spiritual warfare. But I'm going to move on. Now, let's get to Gab.Union in this feminist thing. Gabrielle is a feminist. She a double whammy for y'all motherfuckers. Y'all can't even handle where the fuck Gab.Union coming from. As a woman who people intentionally tried to suppress hurt and wound. This woman has overcame all of that, became successful, headstrong, not codependent, and we look down on her. Oh, and by the way, she raising somebody else's child. And I'm not going to say if Dwayne's son's mother is unfit or not. That's not the issue. Gabrielle is raising another woman's child. And she ain't abusing him. And she ain't making a mockery of him. She's teaching him how to be an independent thinker. And how if he chooses not to follow in the shadows of his father and not be an athlete, that he is still loved at the same capacity. That if he decides that whatever he wants to be in life, that they support him and they love him. The fuck is wrong with you people to say that is wrong or cast judgment? It's up to them and their God if they are right or wrong, not your ass, and not what society has deemed you to believe, because these are the same people in society that told you God was a man, but yet all of us came from the vagina of a woman, from the womb of a woman. Every plant came from a seed from a woman, from a female plant. We are in Mother Earth, but y'all want to make it about man. That's why y'all looking at them fucked up. There's nothing wrong with their relationship, and we just gonna get on the kid just so you sick fuckers can leave this poor child alone and allow him to be happy in his house, and that's in his body. You understand that? It's a lot of selfish individuals in this world that's only concerned, but their view of life is their perception is fucked up. Now let's move on. Dwayne Wade's son. This is the son of a high performer, of a celebrity and an athlete. And his daddy has won many, many, many championships. The day he picked up that ball, y'all would have been so hard on him if he didn't turn out to be another D. Wade Jr., like y'all doing the poor LeBron James kid. And that's why you see LeBron James going to his kid game, letting his kid know that even if you fail, baby, I'm right here, because the world don't give a fuck about you. He ain't went to that game to get no pictures taken of him. He didn't even sit in the crowd. This man sat on the sidelines watching his son like a specimen on a microscope, being watched by everybody. He was still there for his son. It's just that his son don't really quite know yet which way did he want to go. Is he choosing to follow in his dad's footsteps because he really chooses that? Or because that's been taught to him that he's supposed to follow up in his dad's footsteps? Because his dad is so great. So Dwayne Wade and Gab.Union teaching their son, and I'm not judging LeBron. I'm not judging his parenting skills at all. I love all of these star athletes that are African American, that are raising their kids and trying to do the best that they can to raise their children. I applaud any celebrity, any pro athlete, because it takes a lot, because they have busy schedules and busy lives. So I applaud them. But Dwayne Wade's son is looking at that. And so he doesn't feel that, and I've not talked to none of these people. I don't know none of these people, but I'm a spiritualist, and I know we are all human. And I know what it's like to have a parent in a leadership position that has a following. I know that all too well. So Dwayne Wade's son, he's sitting there, he's seeing his dad. He's seeing what the tabloids got to say. He's seeing his stepmom. And he's just trying to find his happiness. So he experimenting with some things. Maybe the fact that he does like boys. I don't know. I don't know if he's actually gay. He's just transgender. Because from what my knowledge and research is different no matter how we look at it. So he's sitting there. He's trying to figure out who he is. And his parents are loving enough to have real conversations with him. That's how come you even know something about a surgery or being transgender. It's because his parents was loving enough to allow him to be himself with no judgment. And then here we are, all of these social media trolls talking trash for this kid to get wind of and hear the disgusting, demoralising things. Not only have you said about his loving household, but you said about his parents and him. You disgusting pigs. Oh, I wrote notes today, y'all, because look, I was pissed, and I know when I go off on my tangents, I can go on for 45,000 minutes. This little kid has insecurity issues. He has a lot to live up to and in between. When your parent all the way up here from normal people, you can't even do normal shit, y'all. Y'all not even considering that, okay? He got inadequacy issues. He feels like he's not capable of doing what his father did in sports. And that's why he hasn't even chosen the direction of sports. Not to say that he cannot, in his mind, in Dwayne Wade's son's mind, he feels a tinge of inadequacy. But we're judging a child based off that shit. Not fair. Okay? He has abandonment issues. And not because Dwayne Wade wasn't there being some bullshit. The demands of his job kept him away. It's just like military. Okay? And that still, even if you're doing it for good, it still affects your child because you're still missing the time. Okay? So this kid had a lot going against him. And here we are judging him. His parents, when Dwayne Wade first got into basketball, he wasn't thinking about no kids. He wasn't supposed to. You understand that? It's no manual on how to raise kids. So when I see this situation unfolding with society, and they're so judgmental of Dwayne Wade and Gab.Union, both of these are career-oriented people. They did the best. They probably did better than what some other people did because at least they were loving and nurturing enough to put it out there to the world that, look, our child is different. And just like we love him and accept him, we want y'all to. Y'all motherfuckers couldn't take that. Y'all got to go rip them. And it's still going on. That's why this meme about Dwayne Wade and his wife and what he said is so popular. Because we live in a misogynistic world. And we are trained and programmed to believe that it is man than woman. Because we was taught through the Bible and that bullshit Adam and Eve story that God took a rib from out of Eve and Adam and put it in Eve. And that's why the woman got an extra set of ribs. You can Google it. Male and female have the same amount of ribs. God made things in pairs. If you craft, because y'all not really creators, so you don't know, but when you're creating two pieces that fit together, a part of the process is to make sure before you put it together that it fits to fucking together. God is a God of balance. When he made day, he made light. So when he made man, he made woman. But in this misogynistic fucking Genesis, Adam and Eve bullshit creation story, the Eve, she my rib. No. Dwayne Wade got knowledge and know that the story of Adam and Eve is bullshit, and that's why he treats her equally, and he doesn't have to lead her. They equally make decisions. It wasn't Dwayne Wade saying his son was fucking transgender and Gab.Union was in denial. Those motherfuckers came out together saying, hey world, this is our son. We love him. He is great. He is awesome. Love him like we love him. We attacked those people. We owe them a great apology because our thoughts, our brainwashing could have really affected that child even more, that family even more, because we don't understand life. When God first started creating stuff, he made the chicken and the egg at the same goddamn time. When he made the tree with the fruit at the same goddamn time. Because when we had to wake up, guess what? It needed to already be in motion. He couldn't come back after he done made us and we say we hungry and he say, oh, let me go make some apples. Fuck out of here with y'all fantasy world and life and thinking. I just want you guys to know and understand, to walk away from that judgment and that programming. Know who you are. Because when you know who you are, you can be a D-Wade and you can be a Gab.Union in a relationship with a partner that balances you, that you can build with, that you can lead a nation with. But when you're sitting here picking a person apart about shit that you really don't understand, you're going to always come up with flawed people because you're looking from a flawed perception. I feel like Gab.Union is a overcomer. I feel that Dwayne Wade is a conqueror, and I feel like their child that they're raising is going to be an overcoming conqueror if we just allow him the opportunity to live out his dashes, y'all, without judgment. And that go for Will Smith kids, you know, any other celebrity kids. But we're the hardest on our own people when, guess what? Allow them to be human. Allow them to be human. Because God is allowing us to be human in our own way. We all have a choice. We choose. And who are you to tell somebody else that they chose wrong? Let them live out their consequences. You just love unconditionally. You understand? You just love unconditionally. And if you're in a situation where you can't love unconditionally, the most loving thing to do is to walk away with your mouth shut. Not walk away destroying and tearing down a person because you don't understand. I think it's sad, y'all. I really do. And I really don't clout chase. I really don't. But I feel like in this situation, so many of us are still programmed that we allow foolishness like judgment to come out of our mouths. You know, we allow programming to affect how we allow people to live out their dashes. And that's not fair. We're not God to judge. And until he decides, or until he has the operation, then none of us can say. And if he so chooses to have that operation, none of us can say anything. It's his life to live. It's his weight or cross to bear, if there is one. Allow these people, your family members, these celebrities, your friends, your co-workers, allow people to live out their dash in a loving way. Teach them unconditional love by allowing them the kindness of doing what they so chooses. If it's not harming anyone, if they choose to stain their souls, let them. I'm not saying that he's staining his soul, but if a person chooses to do the most ultimate sin that they think, or the most ultimate wrong thing, that's their choice to live out. Who are we to say they're wrong, or they shouldn't, or they know better? How do you know they know better? How do you know they think they're wrong? How do you know you're right? How do you know God? You feel me? Like, I just, you know, I'm just a person that, you know, I'm not saying the whole world should be all kumbaya and shit, but it fucking should. Haven't we been through enough as a planet? Haven't we been through enough chaos amongst the differences to just let that shit go? When is the world gonna light the blunt of fuck it and let shit go? Let people live their lives. Because God is a God of balance. The universe is a universe of balance. Everything has a season and a reason. So why are we so concerned with controlling everybody else's world? But then when we look at ours, we still miserable in our own. That's some fucking whack bullshit. Let Gabrielle, let D Wade, I don't even know the son's name, but let him live his motherfucking greatest life. Y'all get off these people's dicks. And Beyonce too. Beyonce kids too. God damn it, let they ass live. Like, you don't know what a person's purpose is. You're not God. Stop trying to play God. You don't know what a person's spiritual path is. You don't know what is destined for a person to go through. You don't know what karmatic debt a person is paying from their last lifetime. To even say if their actions and decisions and their consequences are even wrong. Who are you? Know who the fuck you are. That's the title of this message. It ain't Gabrielle Dwayne. It's know who the fuck your ass is. Because when you know who you are, all that shit don't matter. All that shit don't matter. And you can love people unconditionally when you know who you are. And you get a good dose of I don't give a fuckness and allow people to live their shit out. And take accountability for the shit you do that's fucked up. Because we as humans, we do fucked up shit. I'm not saying that Gabrielle and Dwayne Wade are fucking perfect. I'm not claiming that. But what I will tell you is like I just said, overcomer and a conqueror. I don't know what else the fuck you want them to be, being celebrities. I think they are doing an amazing job with their family. And I think that the best is yet to come for them because they're allowing their kids, something that I had to learn. I have the same shit going on with my kid. And so I can understand totally where Gabrielle and Dwayne Wade is. And I can even see it in their relationship, me being a feminist. All the men that I date are a version of Dwayne Wade as far as his feminine characteristics. They all have bitch fists. I always have to make the fucking decisions. You feel what I'm saying? It is what it is. He is a person that is in touch with his emotion. My son is like that. Will spaz and have, I mean, and I don't know if Dwayne Wade spaz, but I know the men that's feminine in my life. Just like women have hissy fits, they have their men hissy fits. So I don't see where it's a problem because Gabrielle is strong enough to handle him. Obviously, they're still fucking married. And I must say, it don't look forced. It really don't. It really look genuine. The love there, the respect there. And respect is a big thing, okay? The respect there between the two of them. How can anybody judge that shit and say anything about it? Make a meme like that's some shit to laugh and joke about. That's some shit you should be big up in. Relationship goals. Black couples sticking the fucking together after all the scandals and bullshit. Like y'all, look. That's why when Will and Jada stayed together, look, I was happy. Fuck it. Let's just be real. I was happy to see some black love. Jada Pinkett Smith, another feminist. That's why Willow is a feminist. Listen to her. Listen to her. Okay? She's a feminist. And we should have known she was a feminist when she did that. What the fuck that shit was called? I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. If y'all know anything about a feminist, they're a tomboy mixed with a girl, they flip it on and off. So when she says she whip her hair back and forth, I can see her switching between tomboy to girly, tomboy to girly, tomboy to girly, until she can identify herself as a feminist in her later stages in life, which she's doing now. That's why she says she's polyandrous, which everybody was like, what the fuck is that? Like she want to have like freaking threesomes all the time. No, you misogynistic fuck faces. That means that she wants to be able to sleep with two men that she love and trust, and they only give to her. It's not for their satisfaction, it's to satisfy the goddess. I respect that too. Cause when you know who the fuck you are, you ain't gonna settle for no motherfucking less. Everybody around here keep forgetting that part. That's why I'm bigging up these people, because they know who they are, and regardless of what they're standing in their truths of who they are. We see it with Gab.Union. Every movie role that she has played, she's been a boss owner. She's been a bitch that's either kicked the nigga ass, been a police bitch, investigating bitch. She's been a boss bitch. She's been on her shit bitch. She's not been a weak, you beat my ass, I'm brewed up in the corner type shit. That's not Gabrielle. That she don't play roles like that. She choose. Look, all of them roles, they are casted for those roles. They get to choose if they still want to take the deal or not. They are made an offer, and then they accept the offer. That's why they fucking show up. They ain't just assigned to given a role and they just show up. It is an agreement. Y'all don't understand shit like I understand shit. Big ups to Gab.Union again, y'all. Jada Pinkett Smith, feminists that are holding it down. Queen Latifah holding it down. Now, on the Queen Latifah side, I'm just going to say this. Sometimes you can meet enough feminist men and go through enough bullshit with men to where you just say, you know what? Whoever loves me genuinely and wholeheartedly, that's who I'm going to love. And that's what Queen Latifah is. I think all gay people get to that point where they're just like, whoever's gonna love me, no matter what their sex is, that's who I'm gonna love. I really do. Once you understand what energy you hold, I'm a masculine energy or I'm a feminine energy, then you know what to go after. You want to find balance. Two feminine energies, two positives ain't gonna work, and two negatives ain't gonna work. Two people that's just alike ain't gonna work out. And then there's two people that's just alike that will work out. You feel what I'm saying? It's balance. So you just got to know who you are and stand in that. And hopefully, because you're standing in that, you'll attract the perfect mate that balances you. But before you get there, you're going to be tested to see if you're looking for balance or you just looking for somebody. And it's a big difference, because when you're looking for balance, you got a check and balance sheet. When you just looking for somebody, you don't give a fuck. Hopefully this message has been a blessing. I know I done put a lot of jewels in y'all ear, but I just want to keep encouraging you guys to live in a judgment-free zone, to continue to get the knowledge, okay? And continue to live your best, greatest life. Be your best, greatest self, because it's all kind of Decepticons out here and programs out here that's trying to throw you off. This was a program to try to throw us off, but we got to be smarter than that program and know that there's nothing wrong with balance. If it's balanced, it is okay no matter what it look like. Peace, light, and love, y'all. Till the next time.